software. I really learned how to do programming. I studied computer for 10 years in my bachelor, master, and PhD. But one thing that I realized is, even though many people know about many different knowledge in their life, but they don't know about what is considered the software of human being, the mind. And I realized how important the mind was when I doing my PhD in Norway. At that time, I was a little bit stressed. And I feel like I could not think about many things. I could not do my dissertation. I was sitting in front of computer, Googling, and cannot think about many different things for days, for months. So I decided to do something with my own software, the mind. I didn't know how to meditate, so I tried to learn meditation for the first time. When I meditated for the first time, I thought it was impossible because I had so many different thoughts in my mind and my mind was spinning like crazy. At that moment, I learned that in order to meditate, you just need to find a balance, and that's how I unlocked the meditation for the first time. I could really make I feel really relaxed and feel really happy. So when I finished my PhD study, I decided to study a bit more about meditation. I ordained as a Buddhist monk, and it's not very easy because monk life is not very easy as I thought. I struggle a lot, but also enjoy the time that I have for myself. And ever since I travel to different places and share with people, and people suffer the same way that I did. They could not meditate when they close their eyes, so I gave them some tips. And I told them that you just have to relax a bit more, and they could meditate. And they've been traveling to different countries, in total 52 countries so far in 10 years, to share about meditation, about how they could meditate in an easy way, how they could remove stress from the mind and be a bit more happier. And many people can do that when they close their eyes every time when I see the tips, and you can unlock the myth of the mind. So you change your mind, you change your whole world. Let's stay together. Hello, my name is Pra Paramaitisaro. I'm a Theravada Buddhist monk, but it doesn't mean that I was a monk ever since the first day that I was born to the world. Before that, I was like every one of you watching this video. So, I studied computer. I was a computer geek. I really like computer, hardware, software. I really learned how to do programming. I studied computer for 10 years in my bachelor, master, and PhD. But one thing that I realized is, even though many people know about many different knowledge in their life, but they don't know about what is considered the software of human being, the mind. And I realized how important the mind was when I doing my PhD in Norway. At that time, I was a little bit stressed. And I feel like I could not think about many things. I could not do my dissertation. I was sitting in front of computer, Googling, and cannot think about many different things for days, for months. So I decided to do something with my own software, the mind. I didn't know how to meditate, so I tried to learn meditation for the first time. When I meditated for the first time, I thought it was impossible because I had so many different thoughts in my mind and my mind was spinning like crazy. At that moment, I learned that in order to meditate, you just need to find a balance, and that's how I unlocked the meditation for the first time. I could really make I feel really relaxed and feel really happy. So when I finished my PhD study, I decided to study a bit more about meditation. I ordained as a Buddhist monk, and it's not very easy because monk life is not very easy as I thought. I struggle a lot, but also enjoy the time that I have for myself. And ever since I travel to different places and share with people, and people suffer the same way that I did. They could not meditate when they close their eyes, so I gave them some tips, and I told them that you just have to relax a bit more, and they could meditate. And they've been traveling to different countries, in total 52 countries so far in 10 years, to share about meditation, about how they could meditate in an easy way, how they could remove stress from the mind and be a bit more happier. And many people can do that when they close their eyes. Every time when I see they open their eyes, I could see big smile on their faces, and that made me feel happy. And maybe that's the reasons I continue being amongst who I am today. So if many people around the world in different countries, different religions, different nationality can meditate, maybe you can do it too. So why don't you follow my program and we learn together, and I share with you how meditation can be very easy. You just need to learn some tips and you can unlock the myth of the mind. So you change your mind, you change your whole world. Let's stay together. Hello, my name is Phra Paramai Thanisaro. I'm a Theravada Buddhist monk, but it doesn't mean that I was a monk ever since the first day that I was born to the world. Before that, I was like every one of you watching this video. So, I studied computer. I was a computer geek. I really like computer, hardware, software. I really learned how to do programming. I studied computer for 10 years in my bachelor, master, and PhD. But one thing that I realized is, even though many people know about many different knowledge in their life, but they don't know about what is considered the software of human being, the mind. And I realized how important the mind was when I doing my PhD in Norway. At that time, I was a little bit stressed, and I feel like I could not think about many things. I could not do my dissertation. I was sitting in front of computer, Googling, and cannot think about many different things for days, for months. So I decided to do something with my own software, the mind. I didn't know how to meditate, so I tried to learn meditation for the first time. When I meditated for the first time, I thought it was impossible because I had so many different thoughts in my mind, and my mind was spinning like crazy. At that moment, I learned that in order to meditate, you just need to find a balance, and that's how I unlocked the myth of meditation for the first time. I could really I feel really relaxed, I feel really happy. So when I finished my PhD study, I decided to study a bit more about meditation. I ordained as a Buddhist monk, and it's not very easy because monk life is not very easy as I thought. I struggle a lot, but also enjoy the time that I have for myself. And ever since, I travel to different places and share with people. And people suffer the same way that I did. They could not meditate when they close their eyes, so I gave them some tips, and I told them that you just have to relax a bit more, and they could meditate. And I've been traveling to different countries, in total 52 countries so far in 10 years, to share about meditation, about how they could meditate in an easy way, how they could remove stress from the mind and be a bit more happier. And many people can do that when they close their eyes. Every time when I see they open their eyes, I could see big smile on their faces, and that made me feel happy. And maybe that's the reasons I continue being amongst who I am today. So if many people around the world in different countries, different religions, different nationality can meditate, maybe you can do it too. So why don't you follow my program and we learn together, and I share with you how meditation can be very easy. You just need to learn some tips and you can unlock the myth of the mind. So you change your mind, you change your whole world. Let's stay together. Hello, welcome to the My Story program. And today I'm Monk John Paramai Thanisaro. I'm your host today. I'm going to talk about how meditation is important and how, even though our life is so busy, we can still maintain our discipline and meditate daily. I hope that this week, once it's over, you still have time for yourself, especially this is Saturday, right? Well, what are you doing when you have time for yourself? Are you going to do something else? Are you going to make yourself more tired? Do you also consider how to make your life better? How to make your life more balanced? And if you consider how to develop yourself, how to make your life more balanced, then I hope my talk today will give you some benefits. First of all, we as human beings need to clean our mind regularly. Imagine that we have two things, the body and the mind. We have to clean our body regularly, right? If we don't clean our body, what happens to the body? Well, before I continue with the answer, I know that you're from different places, different countries. So if you write out your name to the box, you tell me where you are from. It will be more interactive, and eventually you can ask me also some questions that you like to know about meditation, that you like to know about the mind. So I just asked you a question. What do we do if our body is not clean? How do we know that the body is not clean? When the body is not clean, we can smell, right? We can smell the body. So I hope that you don't wait until that indicator tells you you need to clean the body. And usually we clean our body regularly, like once a week? No, every day. If you live in a country like Thailand, where I live, we clean our body at least every day, once a day, or maybe 2 times a day. That's because we sweat a lot in this very humid climate. So we need to make sure that our body is clean. Otherwise, we have some smell. And we don't actually want to wait until people tell us, oh, you smell, you need to go clean your body, right? So we have to make sure the body is clean. What about the mind? If I make a very simple analogy, a mind is like a glass of water. Every day in our life, in whatever we do, especially if that things make us feel a little bit frustrated or stressed, we drop some ink into the water. As a result, the water loses its quality. And if you compare it with glasses, it's like you wear dirty glasses, and that dirty glasses is not going to let you see the world according to its nature. So we're going to do something with the mind. If you wear glasses, you have to clean your glasses as well, right? So how do you clean the mind then? That's why we need to meditate. Meditation is very simple process. First, we stop dropping ink into the water. We don't drop ink anymore. And we just settle the glass down and let it stay still and wait until the ink settles down into the bottom of the glass. This is what we normally will have to do when we meditate. Easy or difficult? Well, for many people, if they don't understand that meditation is about balance between relaxation and concentration, usually they put too much into the concentration side and they forget to relax. Then they're going to fail. They're going to feel frustrated. It's like you need to close your eyes and stay with yourself. We can't do that for long. If you do that, maybe in 5 minutes, you're going to feel a little bit frustrated, uncomfortable. But what if we feel relaxed? What if everything we do it in a very relaxing way? Imagine that you put concentration and listen to music. If this is your favorite song and you enjoyed it a lot, you can listen to that song without feeling bored. Maybe you can listen to that song several times already until you switch to the other song, right? Meditation is the same. First, we begin by relaxing every part of the body. And if you don't know how, don't worry, because today I'm going to guide you the meditation. You just wait until I finish the explanation part and we will meditate together. Even if you never meditated before, I promise that this is going to be very easy. Okay, first, relax every muscles in the body. Can you do that? Is it going to be a bit too complicated? I hope not, right? When I say relax, you can imagine the moment when you were lying down on your bed and you feel very comfortable resting. That is when you feel totally relaxed and comfortable. But if you feel too relaxed, what is going to happen? If you feel too relaxed, you're going to fall asleep. We don't want that in meditation. So, we need to keep our mind with just one thought. I'm going to ask you to imagine something very simple. For example, if our day is so busy, sometimes we don't realize that we do not breathe comfortably. We may breathe a bit too short. Maybe our breath is not very natural. That happens when we have a lot of thoughts in the mind. So in order to counter, in order to solve these issues, we need to return our breath to a very natural state. If I ask you to breathe in deeply, softly, and slowly, you can try that now. Okay? Breathe in deeply, softly, and slowly. And follow the awareness of the breath that is going inside your body. And if you breathe soft enough, you can feel that the air goes not only in your lung, but a part of the air is going further to the middle of your body. Can you feel that? I'd like you to remember that feeling. Okay, can you remember a feeling? In meditation, we're going to use the mind. And the mind works not with any physical object, but with feeling. If you put your hands together, you can feel the warmness of your palms, right? But if you separate your hands, can you still remember the warmness of your palms? I think you can, right? Our mind can work with feeling, and our mind can record all those sensations. So if I ask you, can you replay that warmness of your palm and even softness of your palm? You can potentially remember that. But meditation is not only about feeling, but position of your feeling. We're going to feel something somewhere. Again, we are going to feel something somewhere. Why do we have to feel something somewhere? Because we want to make sure that our feeling is at one point. Our feeling is one pointedness. Okay? So I ask you to breathe in and follow the awareness of the breath until your attention stays inside your body. And you can feel as if something very soft and gentle is inside your body. Can you feel that? All right. Don't worry. I'm sure that you can feel that. But maybe you don't feel very confident. Nothing is wrong here. Okay? It's like you travel to another country. It's not going to be a case that, I traveled to a wrong country. This is not my place. You just have to wait until you get used to the culture. You just enjoy everything over there, and then you can settle down in that country as well. So if you breathe in and follow the attention of your breath inside your body and stay with that attention, your mind is going to be distracted for sure. You're going to think about something else. You can't keep it still for more than 5 minutes straight. But we're going to follow our breath, and we will return to that feeling again and again and again. So today, the point of concentration is inside our body, okay? I'd like you to try this. Going to breathe in deeply, softly, and slowly, and feel the breath all the way to the middle of your stomach. Can you feel that? This is the first technique in order to keep our attention with one feeling. And we're going to keep return. Don't worry if you lost that feeling, okay? We are going to return to that again and again and again. So it's not today. It's not about how long you can maintain, but it's about how often you can come back to that feeling. All right. This first technique is going to be very easy, okay? And the second technique that I'd like you to try, you're going to repeat something in your mind, okay? And make it very simple. Something like clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright. So simple, right? You can even translate this into your own languages as well. In Spanish, that will be claro y brillante, right? But you're not going to speak it verbally through your mouth. You're going to feel it expanding from inside your body, from inside your body, like clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright. Just like that. So simple, right? Don't worry if you don't remember anything, because I'm going to guide you the meditation. So if you just switch on to this program, to this video, we are going to meditate together now. But where are you from? If you're new to this, maybe you can introduce yourself and tell where you're from, so that I know how many people are there. And if you like this and you like other people that you know to meditate together, we have still a few minutes to go, so you can share this video to those whom you care about, okay? And then we can meditate together. Even though we sit and meditate from different parts of the world, but our mind can stay as one. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the moment. How many people is in the channel? We will wait a little bit. From Latvia, right? And a few more people, but I don't see any comments. So if you just arrived, you can introduce yourself and share this video so that we can meditate together with more people. The more, the merrier, right? Okay, so now let's adjust our sitting posture. I'm going to ask you to sit comfortably. It doesn't matter. The way that you feel the most comfortable. But don't lie down, because if you lie down, everything is over. You can't find that balance between relaxation and concentration. So do not lie down on the floor, okay? And if you want to make it perfect, but you don't have to, you put your hands together on your lap, okay? Normally, I will put the right hand over the left hand, and my right index finger softly touching my left thumb, and I place them on my lap. And if I pull the hands towards myself, my back is naturally straight. And if our back is straight, we can breathe comfortably and naturally. But don't worry, you actually have to, okay, my posture has to be in the perfect posture because I want to look great. I'm going to take a photo and send it on Instagram. You don't have to worry much about the posture. Meditation is about the mind. Yoga is for the posture. But in meditation, it's okay if your back will bend a little bit, or you don't actually have to sit with the back totally straight. It's fine, okay? As long as you feel comfortable. So going to close our eyelids. But the way we close our eyelids is very important as well. Don't squeeze your eyelids like this. Never do that because you don't feel relaxed if your face doesn't feel comfortable. So we have to make sure as well that our face feels very relaxed. And we just allow the weight of our eyelids to slide down. You look straight as if you look into the horizon that is very far, far away. Like there's a mountain, or maybe beyond the mountain, and you see the edge of the horizon, the skyline. And you blink your eyelids a few times, telling yourself that this is a time to feel comfortable, resting. This is a vacation for the mind. So everything that you have in the mind, you leave them behind for a while. You're not going to think about them at this moment. And once you feel a bit more comfortable, you may breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. Breathe in and out until you feel a bit more comfortable. Then you slide down your eyelids in a very soft and comfortable way. Feel as if you are lying down on your bed and you have nothing to worry about anymore. And continue breathing in and out. Every time that you breathe in, your body takes positive energy from surroundings. And every time that you breathe out, you release and let go of everything from the mind. Breathe in positive energy and breathe out everything from the mind for a while. And I would like you to imagine that you were sitting alone in a vast empty space. Imagine that you have nothing and no one around you. And you enjoy every breath. Your body is feeling more comfortable. I would like you to scan through your whole body and relax all the muscles. Relax the muscles from the top of your head down to your toes. The muscles on your face, the muscles on your cheek and your chin. Allow them to feel relaxed. Relax the muscles on your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles on your chest, your stomach, your hips, your thighs, your knees. Feel the flow of relaxation going down to your feet, to the tips of your toes, and we feel more relaxed and comfortable in every muscles, every part of the whole body. And once the body is a bit more comfortable, I would like you to breathe deeply, softly, slowly. Adjust your breathing so that your breath becomes softer and more refined. Breathe in deeply, softly, slowly. Feel the awareness of your breath that is going in and out of your body. It's becoming softer, smoother. I would like you to observe how deep you can go when you breathe in deeply. Follow the attention of the breath. The airflow doesn't end just in your lung, but a part of the airflow is reaching and touching an empty space inside your body. I would like you to observe every time the airflow is arriving, it feels like something soft and gentle. It's over there in the middle of your body. Let us stay with this feeling as long as you can, as soft, as gentle as you can. I would like you to spend a moment so you can feel the soft and gentle attention of the breath arriving and touching an empty space inside your body. The feeling is similar to a bird's feather that is floating down from the sky. And finally touch a calm surface of water. So soft and gentle. The feather does not disturb the calmness of the water surface. How the attention of your breath is reaching the middle part of your stomach is similar to the bird's feather touching a calm water surface. Even though sometimes your mind got distracted, do not be worried, do not be annoyed. There's nothing wrong that the mind thinks about something else. We can easily return the mind, our attention back to the soft and gentle feeling at the center of the body. Again and again. And while you maintain this feeling, there's something soft, gentle and comfortable is inside you. You may also repeat the mantra or some words in the mind. But don't repeat it out loud. Just feel that there is a voice being echoed, like someone placed a speaker and the voice coming from the speaker that is inside our body. Repeat in the mind. Do not just listen to my voice. Clear and bright. 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 Do not just listen to my voice. For the mantra, you have to repeat on your own in your mind. Keep on repeating until the end of the session. Or until you have a feeling that your mind has already become calm and still. And there is no need to repeat the mantra anymore. Clear and bright. 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 clear and bright, clear and bright. Now we have come to an end of our meditation. I would like you to breathe in and out, long, softly and slowly. Breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. Feel every part of your body. And once you feel that you are ready, you may softly and slowly open your eyes, softly, slowly. Open your eyes. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy the sessions. How was your feeling? You have any nice moment in the meditation? Maybe you can share with me as well. I'm really looking forward to learning how you meditated. Okay, so let's me have a look. We have some people who join us as well. Okay. If you like the video, you can click like and share with people that you that you know. Busy days. I'm going to tell you why we cannot meditate as a habit. There are 4 tips that I like you to be aware of. Usually, our day could be very long. We return home from work, from school. We have so many things to do. And when we go home, we feel too tired. And once we feel so tired, we don't actually have energy left or any willpower left to do more meditation. maybe you don't actually want to meditate if you feel too tired already, right? So what we can do at this sense, you need to change priority of meditation. You do not only meditate because it's something very important and the monk says I should meditate, or meditation is a trend. There's even a lot of apps on app stores as well that tells me I need to practice mindfulness and meditation. It's not because of that. It's like you need to take shower or you need to eat. No matter how tired you are or how busy you are, you can't miss many meals, right? You can't miss your meal. You can't miss sleeping. You cannot miss taking shower. You put priority and give priority to meditation. Instead of leaving meditation far behind on maybe the bottom of your list, the bottom of your priority list. You maybe your list contains work, maybe music, time to watch movies, to use Facebook. Don't let meditation stay at the bottom of your list. Because if meditation is in the bottom of your list, you will always think, okay, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? Okay, I have to take a shower, I have to watch some movies, I have to play with my kids, I have to organize my clothes, I have to clean my clothes, I have to do some laundry, I have to clean the house. And once you have completed everything, you don't have time to meditate anymore. So the first tip is to give priority. And meditation can be one of your passions as well. If you have passions to meditate, and if meditation has more priority, you will not forget that you needed to meditate before you go to sleep. In my culture, there is a proverb that whenever you haven't given anything to anyone, you don't leave your house. Sorry. If you haven't given anything to anyone, you don't eat your food. You have to give before you eat. So that's one principle that helps us to remind ourselves we need to do something first before we do something for ourselves, to others first. In meditation, we also have another proverb that if you haven't meditated, you don't go to sleep. So you need to make sure that you clean your mind. Otherwise, all the thoughts, all the worry travels with you during the night. And maybe that night you have nightmare. You don't actually have good dreams. Or the best is actually no dream. So we do the meditation because we love to meditate. We have passions. And it's on your priority list that you should meditate. So that's the first one. Meditation stays on maybe not the top of your list because you might have your dreams, your passions, your goal of doing something very important in your life, but maybe top 5 of your list, okay? But not the bottom 5 of your list. Then you will never be able to meditate because you always have excuses to do something else and to postpone meditation. Okay, I know meditation is good, but not today. Is that happening sometimes, right? That is because meditation doesn't have more priority in your list. So you consider add more priority now, but that's not it. You need to also develop discipline. Discipline is also very important because you might, put meditation in the top of your list. And I'm going to meditate because I feel so good today. I know that meditation is good, so every time I feel good, I meditate. No, don't let meditation associate with only your good feeling. That you feel good, so you meditate. That is probably one of the reasons why people cannot establish meditation as a habit, because our emotions, our feelings going up and down. Our days are up and down, right? So don't depend on any good feeling to meditate. Meditate because you commit to do it. It is one of your discipline. It's one of your habits. So let discipline and habit become your best friends. You don't need any best friend to tell you, hey, you have to meditate. But you already have commitment that meditation is good and you have to do it. Okay? I know that this is kind of weird to say that do I have to force myself to meditate? Initially, I would say yes. Why? Because again, we have to fight with our own habits. You know, many people who never meditated before, and once they committed to do it like regularly, daily, they have to fight with their own habits. And if they have to fight with maybe the laziness habit, I'm sorry to say that, but everyone can be lazy sometimes, right? You need to create a new habit, a new healthy habit, especially if you can create meditation as a habit of yours. That is going to help you fight with the lazy habit. So discipline and habits will become your best friends to help you meditate. And third, of course, you need to have better organization of your time. So you need to focus. Focus on what? On what is really important. And you have to organize your time better. You're never going to have more than 24 hours. Sometimes our day has been very busy. Our schedule is packed already. So if you like to meditate, your days is not going to be longer. Suppose that, okay, let me show you. If I put this piece of paper, you can see this, just a piece of paper, okay? This is the time that you have in your day. How many hours do you go to sleep? Do you sleep a day? How many hours? I think it's about 1/3 of your time, right? That is 1/3 of the time gone. How many hours you have to go to school to work? That's another 1/3 of your day, right? You have to work 8 hours. Many people work for 8 hours. Many people go to schools, universities for many hours a day as well. They have to do homework. So that's another 1/3 of your day gone. So we have only 1/3 left here. What do we have to spend this 1/3 with? Maybe we have to spend with eating. How many hours do you have to eat? 1 hour? Yes. How many hours you spend on the traffic? Well, it depends on the country, right? I ask these questions to many people around the world and they say about 1 hour. In some country, the traffic is surprisingly bad somehow. So that's 1 hour gone again. You can also type in the comment box how many hours you spend on each. Because I like to know, especially if you're from different countries. It's really interesting to know. How many hours do you have to spend on showering, laundry, clean your house, clean your body? Maybe totally another 1 hour. On Facebook, how many hours you spend on Facebook? Like 1 hour? That's the last piece we have here? Or maybe 30 minutes? Or maybe 3 hours, or maybe all the time? That's how you have, how much you have left here. We still have many things to do. So if you wait until, okay, this is my last piece, and if I have this more than 20 minutes, more than half an hour, I will meditate. You will never be able to meditate for sure. Do not find your meditation time on this last piece. But where is your meditation time? Here, on the pieces that you have already thrown away into some other activities, which means you have to do better organization. You have to focus on what is really important. Anything that are not really important, organize your time or let it go. Lower their priority. You don't actually have to do that now. But what about cleaning the mind? Don't you have to do it? Don't you do it every day? Again, you never clean the mind at all. Do you clean the mind just when you see a monk? That is going to be too few. It's like you wear dirty glasses the whole time. It's like your clothes is so dirty the whole time. Or your body starts to smell already. Don't wait until you see a monk to meditate, but I hope you consider finding meditation time for the pieces that you already allocate to other activities. Okay, better organization is the key. And the last one, we also have to review our meditation practice. I picked this. I think this is a monkey from Thailand because on the Coca-Cola can it has the Thai alphabet there. So review of what? Review of your meditation and see. Maybe you meditate better in the morning. Maybe you meditate better in the evening. Maybe you have better meditation in the afternoon. You have to observe. You have to answer some questions. Maybe you meditate better with me, with MP3, or maybe you meditate better alone in the forest, in the jungle, in a garden, or in your room, or when you meditate together with others because you have no more excuse. You don't surrender to your bed, to your pillow. Answer this question, because meditation is not about science, but it's art and science. So you need to have kind of good preparation to have good sessions. But once you have deep and good and very relaxing and comfortable sessions, you change your mind for good. There is one last question that people ask my master. How do I actually make sure that meditation is a part of my life? And even though you follow these 4 things I mentioned to you, but you have never experienced the deep true peace, if you do it properly, if you meditate properly, and maybe one day, you get into that deep true peace, you will have totally different idea about meditation. It's like you have been eating a certain kind of food your whole life, and one day you have a chance to taste very, very delicious dish prepared by Michelin chef, 3 stars restaurant. And that is when you don't actually feel that, oh, meditation is just one extra activity, or it's just yet another exercise, or yet another hype. But this will become a part of your life because you really understand that inner peace does exist. And in yourself, you can feel that whenever you close your eyes and meditate. So I've already given you some tips, right? First, begin with passion and priority. Give more priority, more passions to meditation. Okay? If meditation stays at the bottom of your list, move it a bit higher. And second is how you need to have discipline. Okay? Do not rely on your good feeling to meditate, your available time, and you have finished all the work. But tell yourself, you have to force yourself a little bit, I would say. So never actually surrender to the mind. There is one quote that you can find on the internet. The mind is a good servant, but dangerous master. So you have to gain control of your mind. Don't let your mind control you. And third, again, organize your time better. Focus on what is very important and let go what is not very important. And the last one, review your meditation, review your progress. If you don't know what good meditation is, stay with me. Stay with our program. And I will give you next time some tips so that you learn how to improve your meditation. You learn that you can get more profound feeling when your mind stays still, when your mind have no worry. When you kind of disconnect from your physical senses, you go inside yourself, that journey is going to change your mind for good. Okay, stay with me. I'm Monk John, I'm your host today. And I hope you enjoy the sessions. Do you have any other questions before we begin? Okay, so let me... Not many questions, but if you join later, maybe if this is not the live program anymore, and you have questions, you can put them also in the list, in the box. And our staff will bring the questions to me, and next time we're going to answer the questions about meditation. So in the next episode of our live program will become 10 questions from the audience of the program about meditation. Okay? Stay tuned. And you can subscribe, also join the group, My Story group, or the My Story page as well. And share this video to people that you care about. If they have busy life, and they always have the skills, oh, I'm gonna meditate for sure, I don't have time. Share this video with them, okay? Maybe they change their mind. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's sessions. I hope you enjoy our live. Looking forward to seeing you next time. We're going to have some other videos as well about meditation tips. And don't let your day pass by without you feeling inner peace, without you cleaning your mind. If you haven't cleaned the mind yet, don't go to bed and sleep. So make sure that you clean the mind every day. If you clean your teeth, if you clean your body very often, you clean your teeth every day, right? If you brush your teeth every day, why can't you clean the mind in the same way? Thank you, and hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.